I think you guys should watch Kaiju number 8. If you're still sitting on the fence about what to watch next, I'm recommending the show and manga called Kaiju number 8. Now, before you write me off, and because obviously maybe you have a whole bunch of other animes you want to watch, hear me out, okay? Kaiju number 8 is actually a very refreshing take on, usual shonen tropes, right? Usual shonen genre. So let me just break the plot down for you guys, and then maybe I can start persuading you. So Kaiju number 8 revolves around our main character, Hibino Kafka, a middle-aged man who's about 32 years of age. When he was younger, he dreamed of joining the Japanese Self-Defense Force, or Defense Force, whichever. Their job is to get rid of Kaiju. And what are Kaijus? Kaijus are pretty much just monsters. Any shape or size, they're monsters that threaten humanity. Why? We don't really know that as of yet. It might be in the manga, I haven't caught up yet, but anyways, I digress. So though he dreamed of joining the Japanese Defense Force, right? He tried and failed multiple times and was not able to actually join them when he was young. But following some encouragement from a rookie at the job he worked at, he decided to try again. Now, what sets this apart, right, from the usual shonen trope is a couple of things. Spoilers ahead. So, one thing he gets is his power set, right? Is why it's called Kaiju number 8. Because he gets the ability to turn into a Kaiju. A Kaiju in episode 2, I believe. No, near the episode... In episode 1? Episode 1 or episode 2. A Kaiju flies into his mouth, he swallows it, and he eats it, and then he gains the ability to turn into a Kaiju. Now, the Kaiju form in the show is extremely overpowered, right? There's almost nothing he can't beat that's not, exceptionally strong. But the way they deal with it is what sets it apart from other shonen. Because yes, his Kaiju form is overpowered, but in the beginning, right, before the end of season 1, he can't show it freely, meaning he can't really just use it as a crutch whenever things get tough, because he is still a Kaiju, and if he is found out to have the ability to turn to a Kaiju, he has the potential to get experimented on and seen as an enemy. Ergo, when he eventually tries again to be for the Japanese Defense Force, he has to do it as a normal human, and does he suck at it. So you get this underdog story where as a human he's still building himself up. Where at the same time he's obviously overpowered when he goes to a Kaiju, but he can't become a Kaiju at any point whenever he wants to. Paired with a couple of interesting and unique characters that you kind of also get invested in along the way, it makes for a great dynamic and a great story. I highly recommend watching the anime. Great subbed. The dub was actually not that bad. The animation was fucking top notch, but in this day and age, that's to be expected. So it's it's shonen. Shonen these days always have great animation. Just look at Demon Slayer. But yeah, that's just my take. I think that you should really give it a shot. It's such an interesting story. It's so refreshing, and even though I usually have a good time of guessing what happens next, because I'm a writer, right? So I've watched so much different anime, but when I watched it before I read the manga, I didn't know what they were gonna do next. I predicted stuff, but it always fell flat. I mean, there were a few things that obviously were gonna come to light, so that wasn't that big of a guess. But again, I'll stop ranting. You guys just go ahead and watch it. Let me know what you think, and genuinely, it is a good show. That's all for me. You guys have a great day.